G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome to another episode of Count of Santiago, Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series. So last time we were with you in episode 3, we created the accolade, the Bear of Santiago, because of our previous successful hunt in hunting the bear and giving us our little bear claw trinket there. The hill forts that we were building in Santiago were completed finally, and we declared war for our claims on the county of Porto, being successful as we did, as you can see. And Porto is still now under our control. We are converting it, and we are also in the process of getting control under, which estimated 8 years for a marshal to regain full control. And the bishop, he's not the greatest bishop. It's going to take him an estimated 18 years to fully convert. However, we have been able to petition our liege to help with the conversion of our counties, and especially in Porto, and he agreed to that. So that's given us a little bit of a boost by about 2 years on that claim. And also, our daughter Elvira was born. So our daughter was born, and we now have a son and heir, and a 1-year-old daughter, Elvira, named after her mother, well, my mother, I should say. Now, one thing I want to do is, before we get stuck in, I want to double check the accolade, because I did notice when I was editing this, you may have noticed it as well, the accolade is completely different from what it should be. I don't know why it's the Wolf of Santiago again. It is disciplinary and huntsman, so we need to see if I can make some changes to this. We did want to call that the bear. Okay, the Bear of Santiago, and it looks like we cannot change these at all, which is a shame, because I did have this down for disciplinarian and valiant, I believe. So unfortunately, it's, I know during some skirmish or on the hunt, some reason, I think it might have been during our war, the accolade all changed over because of the successor or the acclaimed knight change, and it's just completely changed everything here. So I'm not too sure if we can edit this. We might have to, if we look at the accolade history, there's none here. So it looks like it, yeah, for some reason it just didn't take. Maybe I didn't press enter or something. So this is what we have anyway. It's disciplinarian and the huntsmaster. We could probably retire it, but I think we'll be alright for now anyhow. Alright, so let's get into the episode proper today. Here we go, the episode 4. Alright, so as you can see, Porto, Tui, Santiago, we have extended our realm. We are going to go into Portugal. Now, we are in debt. So we need to get out of that. I believe we got into debt just because of some bits and pieces, probably the war as well. I do want to fabricate a claim on Braganza. I do not believe we have, or we actually should do actually. No, we've got the one down there, and obviously my father. When he passes on, we do get Coruna. Porto lost unsafe highways, so that's okay. So it looks like we've got boars spotted in Santiago. Nice. Well, we'll go for a hunt when we can. So the county of Porto lost unsafe highways. Okay, so that helps with our control there. And my wife is pregnant, so we have a look at the control. Yeah, still 8 years, but it has given us a little bit. Yeah. So we've now just obviously the sponsored bishops there, and we've lost unsafe highways, which was a negative there too. So that's good. It's going to help a little bit going forward. Let's have a look at these. So we've got the boars situated there for 45. We are in debt. We are obviously in line to inherit. Says we can get, so my sister can be married. Okay, so let's have a look. I guess because we are the cultural head, it's going to allow us to marry her off. Don't know if we can. We probably alliance with the county of Savoy. And you, 16. She is 19. Let's get that done. See if we can. That's fine. Off you go, sister. You'll give us an alliance there anyway. So we have an alliance formed now as well with the Count of Anjou. So that's going to help us. Obviously my daughter and son, too young, not going to get them. However, Okay, so we've just got the hunt sorted those out. So our son is 7. We'll have a look shortly. At probably around 10, I like to just have a look around, see if we can find any sort of alliances or possibilities there. So we are still leveling up our armies to our army size of 1200. We need, our first thing is, okay, additional taxes 90. But I was just going to say we need to get our debt. Thank you very much there for my steward. And my spy master has given birth to a daughter. Nice. Okay, and we can do a hunt, and it's going to cost us 45. I think we are going to do this. Gain a bit of prestige. That's also going to, we do have already spotted in Santiago, wasn't it? We've got a boar sighting there. Don't we're not going to worry about that. 43. I might increase search party because increases our success rate, and that's something I probably want to do. So it's going to cost us 61. We've got 62. And we're going to go for, I want to go for Slay the Beast, extra prestige there. Let's go and see if we can start that hunt there. We've got 1 gold left. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the grasslands each day for signs of quarry, while establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds. Those boars are close. I can feel it. Right, so we've got to wait 38 days, and we are now in debt. Gutierrez assembles a party as the sun rises above the camp in the grasslands there, pardon. My men have been gathering sightings of the boar that roam the local area. My many gamekeepers and flushers have been poring over the area for tracks and fumes. There is clearly a stout boar in the area, dangerous but worthy game. Let's see if the rumours were true. Okay, let's get out there and hunt the boar. That's what we've come here for. The noise of the others has faded as my mate Alvito and I stalk up on the boar. We're almost within striking distance when Alvito whispers, "Now that we are finally alone, there is something I have to tell you about Countess Elvira." We're going to talk later, my knight. We can wait. As we amble in a group, I hear Baron Hermenexildo behind me hissing from atop his hunting steed. "Look at that beguiling buffoon." He points to my acquaintance Count Gaton, who seems to be having a hard time bearing the insults. This is no way for a baron to act. My vassal, Baron Hermenexildo, is the first to spot its sharpened tusks. The powerful boar is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there, observing us through the leafy bushes. It looks eyes with me, and almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of black fur. After it, we ride. Oh, my daughter. We have another daughter. So guys, another opportunity to let you know, just remind you down below in the comments, help me with a list and get some names down there. At the time of recording, there's no names on the list apart from one because this has not been released, but don't worry, I will rename some of the daughters if anyway, depending on their age, of course, as long as they're still children. So get down below and hit that naming suggestions. So, praise Saint Brigade, Hermenexildo has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Who will become my child, and what shall I call you? I don't like that name. We will call her after the Countess's mother, Elo. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. After hours of riding, we are finally cornering the wily beast. Our chance has not been in vain. The exhausted, panicked animal has turned to bay, struggling to stand and squealing in panic. The proud boar squeals terribly, sharpened tusks ready to cleave in twain any who approach, as it is surrounded by sheepish hounds and huntsmen. I will bring it down myself. Spears ready. Forward. Unleash the hounds. I am bold. I'm a bold, rambunctious adventurer. I am brave. We are bringing it down myself. Oops. I heave my spear and cautiously move towards the exhausted animal. As I plunge my blade into it, the beast catches me with a strike. I am pulled away as it squeals its death throes. Ah, damn creature. Okay, we gain some prestige. We have I have done it. We lost some stress, but it looks like we have wounded ourselves somewhat here. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There is nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. Gutierrez directs the breaking up, carefully skinning the carcass with direction from the gamekeepers. We place the eager dog's share of the spoils on the stretched hide before departing for camp and home. We got the boar tusk. It gives us some prestige, stress gain, and domain taxes, so we will keep this as a memento. The hunt is over. So we lost 42 stress, gained the trait Hunter, 15 trait experience in the Hunter, which is great there, and Venator. We gained 450 prestige. The Bear of Santiago gained 80 glory, and the County of Santiago gained dangerously slain for 10 years. This gives us public opinion of 25, and every participating guest gained 25 prestige, and I look injured. Finish the hunt. That was brilliant. Let's have a look here. We are one-eyed. We've lost an eye. Okay, so we are wounded and lose some prowess, and we gain a bit of dread. That's alright. It was worth the hunt, was it not? Okay, we are still dead. Excellent. Now, what a hunt. Thank God I can go inside and tend to my one eye. That was a successful hunt. Really enjoyed that. So we got that trinket. So let's equip that as well. It'd be quite nice if it would show me here the total, what I'm getting from all my activated trinkets. But obviously we've got the beaker, so it's giving us a learning and prestige. Bear Claw gives us extra night, which we've done, and more prestige and stress gain, and so does the bear tusk as well. So they're the same, boar tusks, which is good. It's helping us. And we should get out of debt next month, at the end of this month here. There we go, on 0. Now we're losing money. Why are we losing money? No, just our men at arms had to do some adjustments, so we are no longer in debt. We are still marshalling up now, but our levies still 2 a month. We have got a marshal down there on control. Okay, my liege has decided no longer being the master of the hunt. Yeah, probably right. I am one-eyed. I'm probably not very good at spotting the game, but there we go. We can see that again. We are a hunter, a one-eyed hunter. I like the little scar there. That's pretty good. We are blinded in one eye. Count Santiago, the blind. Be good if you could make your own games up. Sweet, merciful God, please spare me from this plight. What is this pounding agony hammering my skull into bloody ribbons? This burning pulse thumping my veins to the beat of Satan's drum. I was fine, then I was choking back vomit without warning. Then I was make it stop, make it stop, make it stop. Please make it stop. Shit, my mind. Surgeon! Oh no. My mind!